Hi, I'm Jabeen, and this video is going to be about physical healing, and I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, so I'll just let Raphael come through now. I would like you to know that it is important to be very settled in your physical form when you are dealing with physical illness. Physical illnesses are very much a manifestation of what has occurred in life generally for the person, what they have been unable to deal with at the time, coupled with simply a lack of something that they have had for a very long time. It is important to first and foremost be grounded in the physicality so that the person is able to really feel what is going on in their body, to have a true sense of what has happened to them, what is going on. And then, once they are settled, they are then able to begin the process of healing. Because a lot of illnesses start from a place where there has been a lack of energy in the area concerned, because the person has simply left their body in some way, or they have not paid attention to that area of their being. It is good to really focus on the physical substance first, in order to then be able to go forwards with healing on deeper levels. Because once you embrace the physicality, you are able to automatically get more of a sense of what is really going on there, whether that you have physical symptoms or whether it is emotional pain you start feeling there. I believe the root cause of all illness is somewhere in the past, somewhere that has been neglected for a long time, or somewhere where there has been a depletion of energy for a long time. It is good for you to know that the past to us means a long, long time ago. It is not about the recent past, because it takes a long time for something to become physical normally. For something to become a serious illness, it really does take a while. So this imbalance must have been there long before. When you go into the past, remember that you are also in an energy with other people as well. You are in an energy with ancestors. You are in an energy with your own family group. You have been a part of many different energies over many lifetimes, and there are certain energies that you will be stuck in order to have a physical condition. This stuckness can be created because at the time there was a lack of something. There was something that simply was not there, something that you have then had to compensate for in your being. Remember that when you have an illness, it is an opportunity to go deeper into this part of yourself, into this aspect of your beingness, and through this you can ultimately change your life. I would like to go a bit deeper now with this. Once you are grounded in your physical form, it is good for you to pay attention to the area concerned each and every day, to really give it attention, and to also monitor your dreams and thought forms in this time, and see what keeps coming into your mind, see what you are thinking about. Observe yourself, and through this observation process, you will receive deep insights into what you are clearing. Once you have been, in one way or another, monitoring what is going on within, you will be in a good position to know what you need in order to be well. So you may monitor certain feelings, certain strong feelings you have, and this will lead you to certain conclusions that your need is for something you have never received. Or it can be that you see there is an energy you have been lacking for a long time within yourself that you need to develop. There is a difference between receiving energy from life and finding something from within. Sometimes it is important to receive from life rather than have to go within. Sometimes it is necessary for a person to simply receive because it is what they really need. Remember that whatever you find inside will be right for you. It is not important what you need. It is important that you receive it or that you find it within. Remember that needs are very much about what you are in the moment in need of. They do not go on indefinitely, and most of the time, when people have their needs met, they are okay. Needs are something that is going to take you from one place to another, and sometimes someone's need is to spend time in meditation, going within. When you satisfy a need, you can move on to something else. I would like you to know that a lot of the time, people who are unwell physically, they are trying to get rid of the illness. They are trying to eliminate it from themselves and even their awareness at times. Often people who are unwell try to be well. They try to transcend their illness by being in the spirit, and they go about their daily business. What I will say is that illnesses are here to show you something about yourself. Our approach is very different. It is to really go into the illness, to feel into it, to see what it is telling you to do, and to allow yourself to receive whatever it is you need to be well. What I will say is that it is useful to have moments of transcending the illness, to have moments where you are in a different energy, where you are simply in life. However, these are moments, but in general, where there is illness, there is something to be looked at. I will say more now, and that is, it is very important to keep doing your life purpose, no matter how ill you are. And what I mean by this is that if your purpose is to do something creative, keep doing it. If your purpose is to be a communicator of truths, keep doing it, because your purpose will help you to be well. When you are in a crisis, it is very clear to us that a lot of you simply sink to the bottom and let go. And what I will say to you in those positions, that it is important to stay in one way or another in an energy where you are able to be in your purpose as well as in your illness, because through this you will find a way out. Through this you will keep being able to express your spirit on earth, and it will keep something alive within. Your purpose is ultimately what will give you all the healing you need. But when you have a physical condition, you do need other things as well. So you are able to do your purpose, but also receive what you need. Keep receiving it from life, or keep going within and developing energies from within. It is good for you to know that doing your purpose does not even mean that you have to be giving anything to anyone. It simply means that whatever you are here to do, you do it, even if it is for yourself. So if you are a healer, do healing on yourself. Give to yourself what you do best, and it will really help you. I have some more advice to give as well about healing physical illness, and that is to remember that you are not the only one who is affected by illness on earth. Each and every person at some point in this life or other lives have experienced physical illness. It really is a sign that something has been neglected for a long time. Something needs attention. Also, it is a sign that you are human and that things do go wrong sometimes in the body. It is good for you to treat illness lightly as well, even if it is very serious, to acknowledge that these things happen and the body does repair itself automatically given the right conditions. And if it cannot do this, if conditions are not right, then you will be okay anyway, because you may move to another place altogether, another realm. I would like you to know one more thing, and that is, everything I say is what you know inside. However, I am helping you to remember what you do know, in case you need it in this moment. That is all.